Hi, this is Cindy with the Tour de Los Alamos bicycle race, and this video is aimed at you fantastic people who have agreed to serve as a volunteer in the support vehicle capacity or follow car. Thank you for volunteering for this important task. You know, riders really appreciate having the support, even though they may not indicate. So when they're in the middle of changing a wheel, it's really hard to get caught up to the pack again, even if that wheel change only takes a few seconds. So a couple of notes for you. Please make sure that you have enough fuel to get around the course. You will be emailed, having your email, support vehicle instructions. And this lists the category, and then you'll be also assigned a specific race and how much gas you have in your vehicle. Please, do come with your vehicle gassed up, ready to go. For that, and also you'll need space in your vehicle for the wheels. So that's sort of the support part of this position. Is the racers will put wheels in your vehicle with their name, and they should have their bib number on there. And then if they get a flat during the race, they will sometimes go to the side, sometimes they'll raise their hand, and you can pull up behind them and kind of quickly help them out with a wheel, which brings another point. It's great if you can have, if you know somebody that can ride along with you, they'll keep you company, but they can also, as you're concentrating on driving, they could be the one that hops out to do this. And again, the riders really appreciate that kind of support. They might not say it because it's really hard to catch the pack again, and they're kind of frantic changing the wheel. You can help them as much as you're not expected to be a mechanic. You can help them as much as you can or want. Hand them the wheel. Sometimes if you just hold the bike and they do the wheel, that works very effectively to getting them back off and started again. Because it will be putting the wheels in your vehicle before the race, please make sure you are at the start at 20th and Trinity at the Ashley Pond parking lot at least an hour before their published race time. There will be signs there for you that you can put on your vehicle. Also, make sure you sign in on the volunteer check-in sheet, because that's how we're going to pick from that for the $200 Visa gift card. If you haven't volunteered at a different aspect, and you can get a shirt and socks as well, we'll have those there. Also, safety vest. It's really important. The course is open. There will be regular vehicle traffic on the course. So if you make sure you get a safety vest and you wear it while you're driving. Sort of another safety thing is, so not only are you providing support to the riders in terms of the wheels, you're also helping alert traffic, just general public traffic on the roads, that there's something going on ahead of you, that there's a pack of cyclists. So you want to keep, as soon as you leave for your race start, you want to keep your hazards or your emergency blinkers on your vehicle for the duration of the course. I try to catch people if they start to leave with them off, but if you notice they're off at any point, make sure you turn them back on. So again, you'll go to the race start at least an hour before the start of your race. Your race will be assigned in the email. You'll put on, we have the tape, we have some non-marring tape, and we've got some laminated signs you put on your vehicle that say Tour de Los Alamos and the category. That kind of helps the vehicle access portal for the lab security to know that you're part of the race. However, the cyclist will be allowed to go through an open lane and not stop. All of the vehicle drivers have to stop at the portal and show ID. So have your driver's license with you, have it available. Okay, so a couple things you're going to need: gas, room for wheels, driver's license. Okay, you have to stop each time you go through there. And then a couple of other things, your primary responsibility is supporting the leaders of the field. So if your particular group starts to break up and one group really falls further behind, you're going to switch to stay with the lead pack of riders. Now, that being said, you got to pay attention to what's going on behind you. You also don't want to give unfair advantage. You don't want to get in between two packs and then have the pack behind you able to draft. So you kind of got to pay attention a little bit to what's going on in front of you as well as behind you. And if a pack is catching back up to the lead pack, you don't want to block them. So you can always pull over, let them catch back up that way. So the other thing is, there could be an emergency situation arise. Unfortunately, this happened last year. There was a crash that occurred in front of the one of the vehicles. Sorry. We'll talk about the course here a little bit, so that's why I have the screen up. But there was a crash, and if there's a crash that requires emergency medical services, you call 911. Okay, so just go ahead and call 911 if you think an ambulance needs to come out and see this rider. Also, you know, you're going to have to use your judgment. I can't tell you what to do in every single situation that may occur, but if you know you need to sort of do something to protect the rider from traffic, if they put your vehicle across, something like that. To protect the rider from traffic if they can't be moved, again, you're going to have to use your judgment. But call 911 if you have an emergency medical situation. If you maybe have a minor injury and the person doesn't necessarily need emergency medical services, you can call me. My phone number is listed in red in here on your sheet. Okay, please program it. Stop the video right now. Program it in your phone. Okay, what I will do is I will call Los Alamos Auxiliary Fire Brigade, who will be patrolling the course with an ambulance. So for first aid sort of issues, then they will come to that location and administer first aid. So again, 911 for medical emergencies. You can call me and I will get in touch with Los Alamos Auxiliary Fire Brigade, who's patrolling the course, to get them to that location for first aid. Okay, the key is you're going to have to use your judgment. Safety is the most important concern. Okay, so you're going to be providing the support while trying not to impact the actual race. So you don't want to be sort of in the way of people catching back up, or having people draft off you to come back up to the pack. And again, if they need a flat, usually the riders will indicate a flat. They'll raise an arm and then pull by the side, and they'll hold the wheel in the air. So you can deliver that wheel. You can help them hold the bike while they install it, and then make sure that when you're receiving their wheel back that had the flat, you put their number of the rider on it. The other thing is, a race official often will be asked to ride along with you, and they'll give you great instructions. They've seen a lot of racing. They know how to do this, so just follow their instructions if they're in your vehicle. And this is not like your major job, but if you notice any rider acting in an unsafe manner, so if you see them crossing a yellow line, they're not supposed to do that, into oncoming traffic. If you see them racing in a neutral zone, which is this, I'll show it to you in a minute when we go over the course, which is in Ancho Canyon, you take down their number and you can report it at the finish line. The other thing is, if you can stop by the finish line area, and so that you can get equipment return, or the start area at Trinity and 20th, that parking lot there, the riders will be going back there and picking up their wheels. Every year somebody forgets their wheels and we somehow get them back to them, but hopefully nobody will forget their wheels. So maybe remind the riders when they drop the wheels off, hey, don't forget to pick it up, and this is where I'll be after the race. Okay, so, and if you do have some wheels that nobody's picking up, just give me a call and we'll get them at the finish line. I'll take care of them until the rider's notified. And this event really could not occur without your support. I sincerely appreciate it. Please do come to the Volunteer Appreciation and Racer Awards Ceremony at 2 p.m. at Bathtub Row Brewing. We'll have some food there. We'll pick for the $200 Visa gift card. We'd love to see you there. If you have any questions, feel free to call me at any time. And thanks again for, agreeing to do this. I'm just going to now, so you know where you're driving, go over the course real quick if you haven't seen some of the other videos. But we're going to start at Trinity here. And leaving the parking lot at Trinity and 20th, which there's Ashley Pond, there's the parking lot, 20th and Trinity right there. It was recently redone by the county, so it's nice and smooth and everything. There are going to be cones here, but you can actually come into the coned off zone so riders can find you to put their wheels in. So all of you guys will be parked along here. And then it'll be a neutral start to the parade, and it talks about this in your documents. How we usually do this is you actually are the lead vehicle, you start here, and there will be a police officer controlling this intersection to turn onto Diamond, and you'll come through the VAP. You kind of need to speed up a little bit so you can show your ID and get through the VAP, and then you turn at the research park. over here to get turned back around, and that's where their race actually starts. So you don't want to go too fast. You don't want to lose everybody, but through here you may want to go ahead so that you can get through that vehicle access portal and still be kind of ahead of the riders, and then turn here, and then you can turn at the Research Park building and loop back around behind the riders. So then you become the follow vehicle. Okay, the past few years, however, LAPD wanted to do that function. So if LAPD is the lead out vehicle, then you will just follow from the very beginning. Okay, so not too complicated. We'll play it by ear, see what the officers that are there in the morning want to do. And so then the course goes through the vehicle access portal. They'll start racing here. And then you are, again, kind of just staying more with the lead pack. And the race course goes to the back gate, turns left here at the T intersection towards Bandelier. And so you're on 4 then. You go past Bandelier. Here's Ancho Canyon that has that with the descent here and then the hairpin. It's marked as a neutral zone. You come back up through past White Rock. Through these intersections should be police control at a few of these, as well as some volunteers helping to direct traffic, let people know at the cross streets that there is a bike race going on. And then you're going to turn left at East Jemez Road here and go up the truck route. Okay, and then when you get back up here, there should be officer controlled. So this is another left turn that the racers need to make. Should be officer controlled here. And in the right spot, yep. Okay, so, and then going back through the vehicle access portal. If you're doing one loop, therefore, you will go through the vehicle access portal twice because the finish line is over here at West Road. Where West Road, this is where they've got those gates up, so you can't actually drive through here anymore. The other thing, if you're going to park at the finish line, they don't want people parking on the side of the road. Please park over here at the Wellness Center. Okay, so park in this parking lot. If you're crossing the road to talk to somebody or something, or you want to get some snacks at the finish line, feel free to do so. Just be really careful. Watch for vehicle traffic. Again, this road will not be closed to regular vehicle traffic. Okay, so, and then if your riders are doing multiple loops, you would just continue on and do that loop again and again. So for the category 1, 2, 3 men that are doing 3 laps, they'll actually end up going through this vehicle access portal 4 times because there's the initial parade one and then the other laps. So if you have any questions, again, feel free to let me know. And again, thank you for doing this.